Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
You are once again welcome to the second sessions for week 1 of our online training program titled Job Preparations Training. As you are aware, today is Thursday, 19th of December. Alhamdulillah, in our last sessions, we discussed the global trend in the job market. We highlighted some of the issues that are changing the landscapes of the job market globally, and then later on we look at the Nigerian labor market. Before we proceed, I would like to ask questions. Who can tell me among the trends that we discussed in the last class, which one is the most influential or the one that influenced the job market, particularly in Nigeria? Which among the trends is influencing the job market, please? If you're answering, you just raise up your hand. We'll give you a chance. You mention your name, then you answer the question, because these interactions is attracting marks. As we told you on Monday, as well, on Monday, we emphasize it on Tuesday. Today, Thursday, as well, we're equally emphasizing, because this is an interactive class. So we want to interact with you. So who can tell me which one is the most influential, or which one influenced the Nigerian job market more than others?
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Ibrahim. I know you.
On what you taught us last week, last lesson was the most influential job trend nowadays, I think, is internship.
Okay.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I'm hearing you. I'm just allowing you to.
Okay, it's internship. Because when we look at the economy of the nation at large, the employers, or I say the employee, prefer go for internship so that they will know, or they will fish out the competent employer that they want to employ in their organization. So but that process of internship is how they examine or they assess the best among the people that came in their organization, so that they will not select the incompetent ones over the competent people. I think these are very influential trends among the job or the.
These are the
yes.
Guys. Okay, I can see Salisu Usman. Are you trying? Do you want to answer the questions? Any other persons? Mal Aruna, please take Aruna as a contributor to our today's discussion, so that we know when we want to create for this assignment. We know how to go about it. Yes. Okay, any other participants? Who is talking? Hello, Abdurrahman.
Hello, sir.
Good afternoon, sir. You're welcome.
My name is Abdurrahman Shehu. According to me, the most influential job in Nigeria, as we are seeing, as we encountered is government job, that everyone is want to be government official, or we rely on government in general. Therefore, as according to our last lesson, or Comanche, according to our last two lessons, we are having enlightenment over how we'll promote that very idea to a very standard idea, that is from one standard to a standard, from national to international. That is all I can say. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. IT, Mala Haruna, please take Abdurrahman, Abdullah Ishiru. Any other one? Okay. No other person that want to try? Well,
Haruna Musa.
Pardon?
Haruna Musa has raised up his hand.
Okay, but his mic is muted. Haruna Musa.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon. You're welcome.
According to, like, based on the most influential job, my thinking in Nigeria is full-time job, because most organization in Nigeria, when we come about the evolving of the job at large in the world, I would say Nigerian is just getting to, like, get used to all this kind of advancement in technology. They are not that deep. There are some countries. Hello? Hello?
Hello. Are you hearing me?
Yes, sir, we are
Haruna.
hearing you.
Okay, so it's maybe you didn't understand the questions. I'm asking for which trend is influencing. Is it the deployment of AI? Is it the skill issue? These are the trending that we discussed. So I'm on the trend, and I think this is what I asked you even the assignment. So are you saying that you are not the one that did the assignment? Well, we'll meet on Friday. Who and who did the assignment? Yes, Ibrahim, you are raising up your hand.
Yes, sir. The more things I want to discuss is about upskilling.
Upskilling?
Yes, sir.
Which no, that issue of upskilling, we are going to discuss it today. Properly.
All right, sir.
So we're going to discuss in detail. So maybe after the class, after today's class, you can ask such questions if they are not tackled during the presentations.
Okay.
So any other questions so that we can start our today's class? Fine and good. Can somebody tell me what is the topic for today? Can somebody tell me? Ibrahim.
Is identifying
Yes.
high demand skills.
High
demand skills.
Thank you very much. So our work today is to learn how we can identify the skills, and then from there, skills that the job market is seriously looking for. Skills that are shaping the landscape of the global job market, and then even the Nigerian job market. But before going to identify such high skill or high demand skills, we are going to understand what are the dynamics, what are the factors that are shaping this particular skill demands. What are the dynamics for the job market, global job market? And then we end up, as usual, with question and answer, and then we'll close for today. So for today's session, we have two subsections. We have the dynamics of the job market in Nigeria and then international wise. Then we'll go and look at what are these high demand skills so that we can align our educations, we can align our resume, we can even upskill to know which skills that we need to upskill, which skill that we need to reskill, and which skill that we require to go across to acquire it. So this is our work for today. As usual, I'm going to share my screen with you so that we can go together with you to ensure that we are together. Please, as I'm talking, as I'm presenting, I will appreciate if you people will be jotting down, jot essential points, because as I said on Tuesday, this is where we're going to source our end of the week test. So for you to excel, and I believe the IT officer has already explained to you, this weekend test is carrying the largest portion of the marks, and there are not too much questions. So, and we are going to take it tomorrow by 4:30. So you see, there is need to get yourself most of this particular mark, qualify you for certifications that are going to give it to you at the end of the program. What are the dynamics that shape the Nigeria job market? Let's look at these dynamics. What are these dynamics? The Nigerian job market is influenced by a range of social, economic, technology, demography factors. So these are some of the factors that influenced the current Nigerian job market: social, economic, technological, and demography factors. Understanding these dynamics can help individual, you, and institution better navigate the employment landscapes. So as I said on Tuesday, your ability to understand the market itself, your ability to understand the dynamics that shape the job market, that will warrant you, that will give you an upper hand in job search. That will give you an upper hand to beat your what? Your rival that is also searching for the same job that you're also looking at. You have an added advantage because you know the market. You can navigate. Maybe it's only following one route. You can follow different route to arrive at the job that you are seeking for. Why? Because you understand the terrain. You understand the landscapes. You know that there is a road here. There can be another road. You can jump at a particular point. You can be able to reverse. So what gives you that ability is your versatile understanding of the job market. What are the factors that are influencing the job market? Now, one factor number one is the high unemployment and underemployment. This is the first that is shaping youth unemployment. Nigeria has a large youth populations, with many struggling to find gainful employment. And I believe you can testify to that. So this particular high percentage of Nigerian population youth populations are unemployed. So the job market is now trying to see either directly or indirectly, either through government or private, either so many initiatives by the government to see how the market can be able to absorb these youthful populations. Number two, underemployment. Many employed Nigerians work in roles below their qualifications. You see an engineer teaching in secondary school, some in primary schools. They are underemployed. You have so many scenarios as such. You see a doctor working in a very low profile organizations. That is underemployment. Why? Because there is not, the job is somehow saturated. So people are accepting employment that is below their qualifications. Or even part-time positions, earning below living wage. That is what is happening in secondary school, because most of the secondary schools, you see, is not permanent jobs. Some of the private organizations, people are accepted. So now this is influencing the Nigerian job market. Factor number two, sectorial shifts. Dominance of informal sector. Dominance of informal sector. Roadside mechanics, roadside carpentry. Okay, you have roadside what is it called? Entrepreneurs, which they are not formally registered. When you ask them about Smedan, when you ask them about CAC, Bank of Industry, you see that they are not. But these are the sectors that are employing majority of our populations. A significant portion of the workforce is in informal jobs without formal contract or benefits. You will see somebody who will go to a mechanic, you will be working for him, but no any particular contractual agreement between them. And not even stated what. Likewise, in most of these private institutions, either the higher or even the secondary schools, even some of the banks, though the banks now indeed through the labor agitations, they have already reshaped their systems. Number two, growth of tech industry. Now technology, especially fintech and software development, is increasing, is creating new job opportunities. It's shaping the landscape. So somebody that is in accounting, somebody that is in business admin, somebody that is in financial sector. Now you should know that what is shaping, one of the dynamics that is shaping the job market or the placement or the availability in their field is what? Is fintech, financial technology, software development, creating new jobs. These are creating new jobs. Number three, decline in oil dependency. The oil sector, you know, Nigeria has been depending on its oil sector. Now that what? Now that Nigeria is diversifying its source of revenue, it's making what? It's making the what? Creations of more jobs as a result of establishment of more organizations, more companies, more agricultural employment. So these are some of the factors that are shaping. So when somebody is now thinking of where to go to search for a job, now the market is seeing now these are the areas. It's seeing reduced dominance, fronting diversification into other sectors like agriculture, manufacturing, and services. Why? Because Nigeria is now moving away from depending on oil revenue. That result in the establishment of more companies. More sectors are expanding. More are coming up. Then the next factor is skill gap. Employers often cite a lack of relevant skills among job seekers, which is obvious. I believe even you in your assignment I went through, this is what is happening. Most of us doesn't have the skills that these employers are looking for. I had a conversation, I asked just a graduate, do you know what is meant by adaptability? Do you have the adaptability skill? He says, I don't know anything about. This is the situation we find ourselves. And you know, modern organizations now, they want to maximize profit. They are so reluctant to send fresh employees for training because it's going to cost them money. So they prefer to accept to employ those job seekers that have the skills that they can start work immediately. So this skill gap is shaping. If you don't have the skills, you move away. Particularly in STEM, that is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics sector. These skills are very, very important. Digital skills and soft skills. So these skills are changing the narratives in the present Nigerian job market. Educational institutions are sometimes out of synergy with labor market demands. Yes, there are some courses that are already now they are obsolete. Students should be guided not to go into it. Why? Because the market is not in need of such particular technical skills, such qualifications. The institutions now are trying to align with the job market, the demands of the job market. That is why here in New Mali, just of recent, we unbundle computer science, mounting software and web development at HND level, and then cloud computing at HND level. What are we trying to do? To align our courses with the need of the job market, the demands of the job market. School of Communication and Information Technology, we mounted almost 3 new courses, journalism, and what have you. We are now waiting for MBT to come for resource inspection, for renewable energy, welding and fabrication. Just of recent, the ES of MBTE, Professor Bugaji, gave a narrations. This AKK pipeline project, they are looking for people that will apply for what? Welding. But no ordinary welding. No ordinary welding. It's welding of what? Pipe. What happens? They could not be able to have those people that will take up the job. They have to outsource the job to an Indian company. It's the Indian they came. When you go there, then you see is the Indian that are doing the job. Why? Because we don't have, we train, most of the institutions are training graduate that doesn't have the requisite skills that the market is in need. Look at Dangote. He has to go to what? Indonesia and then this Asian country. Why? Because we lack the prerequisite, or the institutions, or our student, our graduate, are
I think we lost Malam. His network is kind of shaking, but let's just wait a bit so Malam can rejoin us, then we can continue from there. Yeah, I was saying you can't hear
Yeah,
Malam
yeah, most
because
of
he's bad. He has to rejoin us now. He'll soon
Uh,
be
uh,
joining back so we can
so,
continue from
so
where we
I'm
stopped.
around. Is
But for the meantime,
so
let's just exercise. Yes, he's back.
no, I'm already around. Hello,
Hello,
hello.
sir. We are with you. We are with you, sir.
Sure, thank you. Are you seeing my screen?
No, it's only your face that we are seeing, sir.
So is my screen is the screen? Oh, my screen, my face is not the screen. Ibrahim. So okay, let me. I had this, and Nigerian internet. We just have to manage. Are you seeing the screen now?
Yes, sir. We are seeing it now.
Yes,
Okay. So let's start with the gig rise in self-employment is also shaping the job market. Many Nigerians turn to entrepreneurship as a response to what? Unemployment. And we're encouraging you to do that. We have so many opportunity where you can be able to also create yourself job and create job for others. Then we have the gig economy. We already discussed it. Platforms such as Bolt, Uber, and freelancing platform have opened even for flexible work. And this one is also shaping the job market. Now, the next, uh, the next is remote work adoptions. COVID-19 pandemic accelerated the adoption of remote work. We have already defined and explained what we mean by this remote work, especially in tech and service industries. However, infrastructure challenges such as unreliable electricity and just now, internet. You see, we are having our class, internet just went up. So these are also things that are hindering the widespread of implementations of remote work. But it's a booming one, as we discussed on Tuesday. It's a booming one. It's booming. This is a job that is also changing the narratives in other dynamics, urban-rural disparity, changes and opportunities are there. Then what are the recommendations as a result of this?
is having network issue right now. So pending when it's coming back, let me keep you engaged, and also let me try and put things together on how this trending jobs market is evolving. Okay, I believe as Madam was rightly speaking, he was presenting, he talked about so many areas, which I believe, yeah, it's not something new to you. You already know we are coming into the era of artificial intelligence. And yeah, sorry about that. And we're also coming to the era of cloud computing, blockchain. But one thing I would like to point out is, when we talk about this artificial intelligence, we are talking about different areas, different fields. Okay, so we are talking about different areas, different fields that will be applied in different industries. Okay, no matter where your area of studies is, whether you are studying social science, whether you are studying computer science, whether you are into management, agri, all these things. One good thing about technology is it is shaping our industries, no matter how or what you think about it. Yeah, a lot of people are being resistant to this change, which is why so many people are left behind. But instead of distancing yourself from these trending technologies, you should key into it, see how you can reskill yourself, see how you can upgrade yourself so that you can remain relevant in the job market. Just recently, we're having AI tools that can do virtually so many tasks. Think about automation in the customer support service. You can now imagine how flexible and a person will be and how efficient a person will be working with an AI tool that will be able to assist him in his work. So in essence, what I'm trying to say is there are so many opportunities. You don't have even go, you don't even have to stay in class in the four corners, four walls of a classroom to learn right now, to learn about this technology. There are so many resources out there that you can go in and learn about it. YouTube is one example. You can go into YouTube, you can learn a lot of stuff from there. You can, when you go to YouTube, like the strategy I'll give you, I'm just saying this to keep you engaged so that if Malam comes, he'll continue with the slide presentation. What I'm saying is, I hope you find something out of what I'm saying that will be beneficial to you, okay? When you are trying to learn something new, when you go to YouTube, there are a lot of resources. Sometimes the resources out there will even keep you confused. You'll be confused on where to start learning this from, because in YouTube you find beginner level, intermediate level, advanced level. So what you should do as a first-time user or as someone coming to learn new skills, maybe you are learning AI, or you are learning cloud computing, or you are learning blockchain technology, or you are learning Internet of Things, okay? What you should do is try to search for topics that are related to your area of specialist or area of interest. Example, you are trying to learn how you can use AI in your business, or how you can use AI in your office, or how you can use AI in your personal life. Just start browsing through videos about AI, get a basic understanding of it, and use more of AI tools, ChatGPT, Cloud, Perplexity, Copilot, all these tools, use them. Yeah, sorry, my name is Johnny right now, so take over from here. So what I'm saying is just learn the basic stuff of it. From the basic, then you can move on to intermediate level and advanced level. That's where you learn new skills, and that's where you keep yourself abreast to these changes that are coming in the job market. So Malam has joined. If he's ready, I will give the floor over to him.
Thank you. I'm very sorry, please, for, we are just discussing about what is stopping the booming of remote jobs. we say one of the factor is what? Lack of stable, lack of stable internet. So, and just finishing that statement, I don't know, maybe I offended them. They, they cut my internet connection. So we are very sorry for that. It's as a result of our technical, which is beyond our control. So can we proceed with, we are on the gig entrepreneurship and gig what is it called? Okay, sorry, you are done with that. So we are on recommendation. So skill acquisitions is one of the things that we should focus on, because it's requiring in-demand skills. So we need to look at ourselves and assess ourselves, particularly on the issue of digital and technical skills. The next one is networking. We have to take the advantage of the personal and professional networks to uncover just opportunity. You see, now we have what is called secret job recruitment. These jobs, like, let's say, for example, here I know Mali Polytechnic, the government or council or Makarfi or Gidanwaya, the government now directed that we should employ new staff to recover or to cover up those that are retired or died, or maybe they transfer their service. So in this case, rarely you are going to see any adverts. How can you know that this particular job is available at this institution? Is when you have somebody, you need to talk yourselves with a staff or the institution yourselves. Maybe there are going to be a recruitment in. So before even the advert will come out, if you have somebody who will now tell you, okay, there's going to be job, or maybe they were contacted, they can easily now during their meetings tell you. So this is another way to be able to navigate or to able to meet up with these particular factors that are influencing the Nigerian job market. Now the next one is entrepreneurship. Consider starting small businesses or freelancing as alternative to traditional jobs, employment. We are going to discuss that, inshallah. Now, we have globalizations and outsourcing. Nigerian professionals are increasingly competing in a global market, with some securing remote international jobs. So you can see all around is issue of what? Is issue of remote jobs, entrepreneurship. That is the language that job market now is understanding. Start looking for one. How we can secure remote jobs internationally and nationally. How we can establish your entrepreneur, how your entrepreneur ship. So in this case, these are the things, or these are the factors that are changing or are determining how the job market is behaving. And you know, when you know how a system or how an individual is behaving, I think it will become an easier task for you to manipulate it. Yes, to navigate. This particular person, this is how he's behaving. This system, this is how it's behaving. Electrical engineers, they know. Computer scientists, they know. Even the fintech, the financial experts, they will see the economy, this is how it's, then they will give solutions. It's only when you know the problem that you can know the solutions. It's only when you study the problem that you can come up with a viable and implementable what solutions. It's only when we understand the job markets that we can align our educations, our skills, our resources, our energy and talents. And that is, I'm encouraging you. What we are giving you now is not enough. Go and study the job market. We'll teach you how to go and study the job market. High skills demands. What are the high skill demands? Which is the top 40? The global workforce is at a pivotal juncture with rapid technological advancement reshaping the demand for skill across industries. As we move into 2025, acquiring high demand skills is not merely an advantage, but a necessity for career success. But what? A necessity for career success. It's a necessity for you to secure a job. Acquiring high demand skills will give you an easy way to navigate the more challenging, the more competitive job market globally and nationally here in Nigeria. This presentation is trying now to exploit the critical skill trends, focus data science, business and technology domain as highlighted in the Job Skill Report 2025 by what? Coursera. We already discussed this Coursera. So as a result of their research, globally, the high demand skills, the most critical skills that are trending now internationally, and when I say internationally, Nigeria inclusive, are the AI, deployment of AI. We'll discuss the impact on Tuesday. Data science, business and sales and marketing, and technology domains are the major critical skills. These insights are designed, this particular lecture is designed to guide employees who are currently having job, the students, the graduates, you, and the job seekers who are specifically targeting you, is in aligning their skills set with evolving market requirements. Artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is the catalyst of innovations as of today. All AI skills have been unprecedented growth, have seen unprecedented growth with generative AI, Gen AI leading the pack. The key skills, AI skills, that is being required by the modern market, job market, is one, is Gen AI, generative AI. Using AI to generate text, images, and other content reflecting an 6% increase in enrollment. That's according to Coursera. What Coursera is telling us, that more people, more graduates, more students, more employees are now engaging in upskilling themselves through AI or generative AI certifications. So now you, as our participants, we are also calling you to see the viability of venturing yourself into this AI upskilling. Number two, machine learning, developing algorithm. This one has to do with computer. It has to go with an engineer. It has to go with even the fintech, even public academic. You don't have to have an in-depth knowledge because you can go and upskill yourself. The world is in need of these developing algorithms. More organizations are looking for experts to design system for them. They are looking for experts to be able to develop algorithms that their artificial intelligence are going to use. The next one is computer visions. teaching machine to interpret visual data. This is another skill under AI that is required. Neural networking, building systems that mimic human brain, like ChatGPT, Cloud, Gemini, Copilot. All these ones are what are areas you can build your chatbots. Industries, companies, institutions are looking for chatbots that will improve their productivity. So if you have this skill, you don't need somebody to come and tell you you have a job. Neural network, building system that mimic human being to what? Functionality for problem solving. The next, what are the benefits? AI application is extend across sectors. So that tells you that you can have a what? A choice. You can have a choice. For what? For upskilling yourself through the AI. From automating workflow to enhancing customer experience. As 73% of the employers studied by Coursera utilize generative AI. Professionals must familiarize themselves with AI tools to remain competitive. You also, you must acquaint yourselves with the AI tools to remain competitive in the job market. Furthermore, roles such as AI and ML specialists are projected to grow by 40% over the next 4 years. You see, it's a growth. That is when we say 40%, where they are telling us that more vacancies are going to be created. Because the more this technology is growing, the more it's creating jobs. We have seen on Thursday that 97 million jobs are going to be created in 2025. And 85 million are going to be displaced. Who are those that are going to be displaced? Those people that doesn't have a skill in what? AI and its branches. So now the next skills, high demand skill is data science. Empowering decision-making. The rise of data-driven decision-making has made data science skill indispensable. No organizations, most of the organizations now, they need data. When they get the data, they need data scientists. They need data analytics. They need data technicians to study the data and bring what? An insight that will now guide them to make decisions. Is it to expand? Is it to create more product? Is where is their product is not penetrating? How they can beat their what? Their core competitors. Companies that are producing the same product. They need to study. They need to have data scientists that will now guide the management and administrative organs of this organization to prosper and to make profit, to expand, to create more product. Among the fastest growing skills in data science are one, data ethics, ensuring responsible use of data. Number two, data visualization and storytelling, computing insight effectively. Use pie chart, use bar chart, use infographics to translate your insight, your analysis of the data to portray a very convincing diagrams that will guide the users of the particular data. Business analytics. These are what the business are looking for. Dangote is looking for one. Banks are looking for one. BOA is looking for one. How they can be able to expand. Why is so particular product is not penetrating? It's only business analytics that we're going to use. So by skilling yourself, you can be able to get a job. Extra transform load, ETR, preparing data for analysis. Some of you doesn't even know this one. If I were you, I would go for extra research today. People that comes from management, accounting, financial management, the issue of what is it called, business administrations. These are areas for you. Then the next continuation, with 78% of organization prioritizing safe and secure AI use, and 60% of data leaders identifying data governance as a primary concern. Professionals who can manage, analyze, and communicate data will find themselves in high demand. My respected participants, here are these statements. The study identified data leaders identifying data governance as a primary concern. Professionals who can manage, analyze, and communicate data will find themselves in high demand. This is why we say data science. Employment for data scientists is expected to grow by 36% by 2033. You see, it does not even reach to AI. It's second to AI. AI will say 40% in the next 2 to 3 years. This one has to take us almost now 8 years before reaching. So you can see venturing in AI, upskilling yourself in AI is a good and marvelous decision that you can ever take for yourself. And I don't think you are going to regret it at any time in your life. So these are then the next skill is business skills. Building organizational resilience, soft and strategic skills are essential in today's interconnected workplace. Key skills under business skills that are in high demand is human resource technology. Yes, where are our participants that read public admin? Yes, where are participants that read about mass communications? Yes, this is your field. So you need to upskill yourselves or acquaint these skills using tools to manage talent effectively. Modern organization are looking for one. If you put this one in your resume, I bet you will come to testify for us how easy just searching is going to be for you. Companies are looking for risk management. Now that the market is changing, the commodity market is changing. So they need people, they need employees that can be able to manage their risks. Business is all about risk taking. So is it only they're going to be taking risks? You have to manage it. The organizations are looking for that. Stakeholders communications, ensuring clear and effective interaction. This is where communication skill is all about, which we'll discuss on Tuesday. Communication skill is mandatory for every job searcher now, because all organizations, irrespective of the sector, irrespective of the field, are looking for stakeholder communicator. One that can be able to translate the decisions of the management. One that can be able to follow up the decision for implementations. One that can be able to convince customers. Sustainability planning, addressing climate-related challenges through waste minimization and disaster recovery strategy. This is a business skill that you need to. Now NGOs are looking for one. Yes, NGOs, they are ready to give you a contract job. They are ready to give you a freelance job. So this is areas that are in high demand in this. These skills, what skills? Business skills, enhance organizational resilience, preparing teams to navigate complexities with agility. Notably, human resources specialists and managers' roles are projected to grow by nearly 10% over the next 8 years, reflecting the increasing importance of these skills. Reflecting the importance. My respected participants, that comes from social sciences, that comes from administrative and management sciences. These are areas for you. Start seeing how you can upskill yourselves. If you don't have the skill, try to see how you can acquire the skills. The next high demand is technology skills. Scaling the digital frontiers. The surge in cyber threats has spotlighted the importance of tech skills. The most sought after include: one, cybersecurity. Please, for those that have younger ones, for those that have children, please, this cybersecurity now is being offered on undergraduate level. ABU is mounting one. CASU, last 2 weeks, the NUC gave them the approval to mount undergraduate. There is degree, BSc, cybersecurity. We have it in Kano. Kano have gone far. I think they have almost their current student in year 3. Why do you need cybersecurity specialists addressing? I bet you, even banks, all these financial institutions, these televisions, these social medias, they need cybersecurity experts. Addressing vulnerabilities to protect digital assets. Companies are going digital. Institutions are going digital. New Wamali is going digital. We need cybersecurity specialists. And you don't need to come and say, we must employ you. Well, we can go for contracts. We can go for part-time. You are managing the security database of who? ABU. You manage normally. You are managing Zenith Bank. You are managing. This is what we are seeing. Threat management, identifying and neutralizing risks. Hackers are all over looking for data to hack. Network, designing and monitoring, ensuring seamless and secured communication systems is another skill. People from computer engineering, people from electrical engineering. Then we have the soft documentations, creating clear guide for technology users. These are skills. With a 75% increase in cyber attacks in the third quarter 2024, that is around September, and a global shortage of nearly 5 million cybersecurity professionals. Yes, salam. Look at it, pa. 5 million cybersecurity professionals globally, not Nigeria. This is buttressing the stand of Professor Sheikh Ali Issa Fantani. He mentioned these statistics, that the world is in need. Then he said 4 million. But now you see in the third quarter, it has increased to 5 million cybersecurity professionals. Globally, that is mean if you have a global satisfaction of cybersecurity, you have a job. This one, a vacancy, is not that it's going to be created. It's shortage. It's not that it's going to be produced like in the case of our AI. The jobs are there, and the professionals are not there to pick. And then we are saying there's no job. These skills offer lucrative career opportunities. This cybersecurity, this risk management, they now give you a high profile jobs, lucrative what? Jobs opportunity. career opportunity. Additionally, roles like information security analysts are expected to grow by 33% over the next. The next high strategy. What are the strategies for upskilling yourselves? These are not only the high demand skills, but we just presented to you because we don't have the luxury of time. We expect you in the test, we are going to ask you, apart from this one, mention any two. When we mention them and we say which one among them is a what? Is a high demand skills. What we're expecting you today and tomorrow and next tomorrow before the next class is that what? You search for these high demands. These are not, I just pick the highest in demand skills. Or we have so many of them. What are the strategies that you can take to upskill yourself? To thrive in the dynamic job market that we explained, individuals and institutions must prioritize continuous learning. This is the only way. Our recommendations for this strategy is one, for employees, if an employer, you are alumni, you are our alumni, and you wanted to upskill yourself because of what we presented to you today. The role in industry-specific training program to stay ahead of workplace demands. Sooner or later, all employees that are not or do not upskill themselves with these technologies, with this AI, with this chatbot and what have you, definitely they are going to lose their job. They are losing the job to those people that have the skills. They will replace them. Yesterday, our IT officer mentioned it. Some people are thinking the IT is here to what? To send us away from our job. AI will never send you away from your job. Never and ever. But it's you that will send yourself away from your job workstations by refusing to align yourself with the trending technologies. Institutions, private and public organizations, they are what? They are deploying, they are using, and they are requesting their staffs to align, to tailor their training towards that. So at this point in time, you don't need anybody to tell you, or you wait for anybody to give you money to go and train yourself. Don't wait for that. Go for self-learning, continuous learning, continuous involving yourself in certifications. Number two, for students, pursue micro credentials and foundational courses in AI, data science, and sustainability. And let me use this opportunity to give you a very good news. Nubo Mali is mounting an online program on these technologies. Certifications, 3 months, 4 months, or 6 months. You have your certification in AI, data science, sustainability, cybersecurity. We are mounting. So you see, you can start getting yourself ready. Because when the program is accepted, approved by the management and academic board, just limited number of students will be taken. For job seekers, people like some of us here focus on hand-on skills, such as applied machine language, machine learning, risk management, to meet immediate market needs. Learn on hand skills, hand-on skills, hand-on skills. The AI is a hand-on because you need to learn the front. You need to understand how this chatbot behave. You need to, what is called the API agents, so they can develop your own. And you go and sell. You can develop one and come and sell. Our IT, Haruna Abdul Majid, has developed, he's the one that developed that AI job hunter for us. He is the one. And we are going to allow you to start using by next class, after resume, after cover letter. You use the AI, you will see, you will become surprised. He developed it for us. You can develop these AI tools and go and sell it. Organizations are looking. Then this brought us to the end of the presentation, but to recap it, to bring you into context, we have learned first we understand the dynamics of the market. And this dynamic of the market are changing. That's why we call it dynamics. That means something that is changing with time. That's why we call it dynamics. Especially engineering, motions, but with respect to time. So the market is changing. That requires you every day, you need to study the market. Every time, here and there, you need to study the market, what the market is saying. Especially now that we're going to give you a chance to use our AI tool. Just for you, because we will never give access to anybody. It's not a free. It's not a free of charge. But you are going to allow you to use it free of charge. We'll allow you to use it free of charge. You will see it from next class. He is going to take you through to users manual for it, how you can use to get the most. But this one is out of our schedule. Maybe you are going to fix a time, maybe in the night, so that we want a lot of you to be there, because it's a tool I believe you are going to appreciate. Then the next thing, the high demand skills. You can have seen the high demand skills. These are where we should now start thinking. And these high demand skills cut across technology, the soft skills. So the technological high skills, we have already mentioned it for you. Apart from this, we have the blockchain technology. We have it. For those that wanted to go for cryptocurrency business, it's a viable business. You know, it's a booming business. We have Internet of a Thing. We have the cloud computing. For financial, we have the fintech, financial technology, which the banks are using. All this transfer that we're using, is that. You can also go for risk management skills. We have the project management skill, which is booming. It's booming now. Project management. So lastly, I encourage you to please go into actions. We are there in our WhatsApp group. Use it. Go to our classrooms. Ask questions. Come up. Look at yourselves. Do what is called self-assessment. You know, for you to excel in any market, job market, you have to do what is called the self-assessment. Because that's what is going to tailor. That's what is going to guide your career path. Career opportunity. One, you have to know what? You have to know yourself. That is what we mean by self-assessment. And this self-assessment entails, one, that is your passion, your interest. You have to define that. Don't say that any job that comes my way, I will just pick it. Don't be so blind to put yourself in a well, in an ocean that you cannot swim out. People are saying that I will take any job that comes my way. They don't have plan for their future. Their future work plan is zero. And they are blind. But I believe with this awareness we are creating through these programs, you will know that then your knowledge, yes, your knowledge, your certifications, electrical engineer, I'm an electrical engineer. I work in telecommunications. It's a career path. I can go for power. I can go for this AI. I can go for computer engineering. So these are all career paths. You take a path and then you know what? You work towards it. That's what is going to guide you to know which kind of job am I going to apply? Where am I going to? Because you have a what? You have what is called the career path way. At every particular point in time, you know that this is what you required. You work towards it. Then at the end of the day, land at their destinations. A very high profile jobs, international one. Please, all these 50 participants, we don't want anybody to score job in Nigeria, please. Yes, let's go international. We don't want any resume, any cover letter to target any job in Nigeria. Target remote jobs or even the physical job. I will give you Saudi Arabia yesterday on 15. They advertised through another job, what is called job platforms. And they will pay in remote job. You don't need to go there. Remote job, 6,000 riyal. Convert it to see the money that you're going to be earning every month. I will show you. I will screen it and place it in your WhatsApp. So we have these jobs. We have these jobs. So please, let's start thinking and taking actions. Then the next one, after your knowledge, your experience matters in determining your what? In determining your career path. You need to know that. Yes, your passion and interest, your knowledge, your qualifications, your education. Then the next one, your experience, your achievements so far. So we have a lot, and then we don't have the time, the luxury of time. We'll stop here. Then please don't hesitate to ask us any questions. Ask us questions. We are here for you to entertain your questions and to give you the little guidance based on the little experience and the knowledge that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has bestowed on us. I wish you all the best, and thank you very much for listening for this particular time. Please, Malanuna, you take up.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. We really appreciate it. Thank you for the knowledge giving. One thing I would also like to emphasize is, as we already said, that knowledge, self-development, because the best investment one can make at the moment is investing in himself, not investing in the stock market, not investing in cryptocurrency, not investing in the real estate, but the real biggest investment you can make today is self-investment, because that's the only thing that will know go away. Because you can wake up one day and find out that all your investment are gone. But that knowledge, that skills that one person have is enough to take care of you for the entire lifetime. And with that skills, with that knowledge that you have, you can be able to rebuild yourself from scratch to go up from there. So my brothers and sisters, let's take this very, very serious. And when we look at the technological landscape of today, all these technologies we're having, AI, cloud computing, blockchain, they are all broad categories. They are all broad in the sense that you can use it for anything, any industry. So if you are trying to be thinking of how to use this AI to solve problems, how to use blockchain to solve problems, you need to look at your specific sector or the specific industry you are working in, or you are willing to work in. Then as you do that, think of how you can use these tools to solve particular problems, to solve a particular problem that you are facing, because it's likely when you are facing a problem, there is likeliness that others too are facing that particular problem. So use that as an example, then come up with a solution, because creativity is a thinking process. When you are creative, then that's where you'll be thinking of what to do, what to solve, and how to solve it. Then innovation is the production line, because after being creative, you think of all the processes, all the solutions that you are about to bring to the market, then you now try to innovate. That's where you bring your ideas to life. So think of how you can use these technologies, this AI. Maybe assuming you are working in the health sector, you can use this AI for customer support service, ticketing, booking ticket, or you can use this AI for so many things. Blockchain, like a lot of people are misunderstanding the blockchain industry right now. Blockchain is not just about cryptocurrency. Blockchain goes beyond that. So try as much as possible to explore all the industries, see the problems that you can solve with that particular technology, go in depth, find resources, go to YouTube, find resources, learn about them, and you can build yourself from there. You can build a brand and you can solve a problem that would scale from local to global. So this is what I have to say. Thank you very much once again, madam. And thank you all for sticking with us to this very end. And if you have any questions, comment, recommendation, or any suggestion, you can speak up right now. You can raise up your hand or write it in the comment section. Then we will answer your question before we round up the program. Thank you very much.
Yes, questions? Even through our chat, you can ask your questions. Niva, I don't want a situation where we just let's have a question, please. Yes, Ali Suleiman. Unmute yourself. Ali Suleiman.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Ali Suleiman. You
Yeah.
have a question? Go ahead, please.
My question here is that, sir. The program that we are talking, will start for 3 months. How can we join it? We start it.
Okay, how about so fast?
Okay, sir.
We are at the planning stage now.
Okay, sir.
So, being that now you are participant of this program, I believe you are one of the people that we're going to have the first information.
Okay, I'm really appreciate.
And because now we are at the planning stage, we just wanted to make a plan and then present it to the management and then take it to academic board. And then when they approve, their announcement is going to be made, and then we now roll the programs online, inshallah.
Okay, thank you, sir. I understand it, sir.
Okay, you're welcome. We have Abdurrahman. Abdurrahman is raising up his hand.
Well, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you for the presentation. Secondly, it is an observation, not a question. Sir, it happens to be in your presentations, you understand many things such as how you can develop, how you can upskill yourself. So according to my own observations, why can't more especially your department, that is the career development, you can host many programs that even if you are not accredited, you can host them and teach those that are interested and teach them, and eventually there is source of income, and also they will gain and they will also develop themselves. That is my observation. Why can't you develop that idea, sir? Mr. Aruna, say it to you.
Sorry, please. Malam just went offline due to network issue. He will be back very soon to attend to your questions. Yeah, please just hold on a bit. Uh,